Alright, we're back. So we're completely done with this place. If we survey this place, it says we needed the branding iron, the manacles. We needed 2 of each of those, so we have those. We just had to get like 4 relics. I don't think we got any that we didn't need. And then up here, we just needed 1 more dagger. So we have all of the relics here. And if we go to the archaeology tree, if we go to Zamarokian excavations. So we have all of these relics. We have all of these ones, all of these ones, all of these ones, and all of these ones. Now if we go to Zerosians, we have all of these ones, all of these ones, and these ones. We don't have all of them. This one requires level 47 to be able to excavate that one. Actually, we are level 47, so we can go excavate that one. And we already have a little bit. That's where we got these pendants from. Essentially, these would be back in the level 5 Digsite. And we were just there, right? We were just digging for a bit, waiting for the video to render. Essentially, 98.72%. That was the percentage of the power pylon down there. We were going to sift all of our things, but if the pylon is almost done, so this should go in a new tab, because these are on the next level. So these would be the next place that we go. That's where the pendants are. We need 3 of them. We have 2 of them. We also need to get a timepiece. We don't have any of those. No, we're not going to. And down below in that level 5 place, you get the same dirts. But if we go here and we say fill the box, then yeah, we could just fill it like that. We could just go. We have 2 different types of dirts. We could click the teleport archaeology journal. We have not assembled any of those relics, and we haven't really been getting any caches from any of the places. We haven't really been doing that. Or actually, since the pylon's at like 98.72%, how long would it take to get to 100%? Maybe it's already at 100%. If we empty this here, we'll just empty it for now. We'll just go over here, because the pylon, it's essentially all of the batteries are shared across all of the worlds. So if it's powered on one of the worlds, it's powered on all of the worlds. Let's go to the Varrock Digsite. The Alcarid Digsite. So we emptied our box. We were going to sift all of the soil to get all of the resources and get some AFK experience to try to get to level 48 archaeology for the next survey site. So essentially, once we complete that one there, let's just go to the main fortress. And maybe we'll be here if it's all purple. So it's 100%. So essentially, it's all purple down here. We're going to stay down here. So I wonder if it's does it work on the bottom level? So it was 98.72% if we were here when it just started. So it is purple down here. We're wondering, it is purple down here. Maybe the buff is down here. Excavated the coward dig site while the pylons are active. So it does seem to work down here as well. And we can even read about it. So essentially, you just turn in these batteries. Once you power your anchors, then any extra batteries you'll throw into the world pylon. And archaeology, the shield pylons at the Calderet are active. While they remain so, you have a buff to excavation precision and experience across the site, plus a chance of finding additional items. Since the shield pylons are now active, while they remain so, you have a buff to excavation precision and XP across the site, plus a chance of finding additional items. It's pretty good. So we came down here. We haven't, we did explore down here. We did open the door, and then we found out this was level 47, so we quickly left the place. But now we're probably going to explore this place. Once we get to 48, we can unlock the other one, but we still just need to get some relics down here. And we can see the buff here, right? The charge pylon, protection of Zeros, an additional 10% archaeology experience, 5% increase to your Matox precision, artifact discovery, and access to the Shadow Realms. We're not exactly sure what the Shadow Realm is. We'll find that out at some point. So we just have to sit here and follow these. So we're going to go and sift all of the soil, but because the pollen was active, we're probably going to stay here. We still have to find some pylons in the upper level to complete our task of powering the anchors to see what they do. Maybe we should do that too. Once we have collected this artifact, then we're pretty much going the top level, and then maybe we'll just come back down here later. So I think we should finish the top level before we come down here. And for that other place, we need to find a Ring of Luck. We're also looking at the materials to craft some of these relics. It was saying that you need a dragon stone for the pendant here. So essentially, we're not going to be able to get a dragon stone. Essentially, to skip the crafting, I think we'd have to level up crafting to level 70, maybe 70 crafting. Maybe it's 72 crafting. We're not gonna spend the like, how long? 16 hours? 16 hours maybe to get the level 72 crafting. We're just gonna buy it on the Grand Exchange. You find an ancient timepiece. Alright, so we don't have any timepieces. We have two of the other pieces, the pendants. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4 timepieces and we need 3 pendants. So we just need 3 timepieces and 1 pendant now. If we go up here, might as well excavate from the highest level spot. Maybe just because these will give more. Because what resources does this all give? There's a lot of people up here. Love to find a world with portable deposit banks. If we service this here, level 25, so it gives you gold runes, Rosian insignias, ancient vista, and Tyrene purple. So I guess this would be the best thing to do. This would be the best thing to do. On the lower level, when you're excavating from these sites, you do not actually get pylon batteries. So it would probably make sense to come up here and harvest these so we get the pylon batteries. We need to get another 20 because we had 51 pylon batteries. We went around to these shadow anchors and we powered 5 of them. Shadow realm more visible in the localized area. Before we could enter the shadow realm, we probably have to power the other 2 there. And the pylon charge. So they said it lasts for 30 minutes, and then when it's done being charged, the buff will go away, so we won't get the 10% XP and the 5% increase to our precision. Maybe we'll just stay here and farm this thing, deposit materials, maybe go run up to the bank to deposit soil. That makes sense. And then we will screen a whole bunch of things to get resources. And then we'll get to level 50 archaeology, get our new tool probably. I mean, after we restore all of those relics that we have, we probably should be able to. So we'll end this clip. Well, we'll get to level 48 archaeology. We're so close. We'll get to level 48 archaeology. Then we'll come back. We don't know if we're going to render the episode. Maybe we should render the episode. Because we're going to be here for the pylon for like 30 minutes. Then we're going to have to go down. We're going to have to farm 3 timepieces and 1 pendant. And we're also going to have to... get the pylon things. That's right. We should record getting the last shadow pendant things to record what happens. So we'll probably do that. We'll come back later. Oh, we still have to get the level up. This is coming pretty along, pretty good. Essentially, it's like for all of these skills, you don't need to trade with anybody to level up any of these skills. All the skills seem to work in a perfect harmony. It's just some of the skills and some of the objectives require the other skills to be really high. Like if you want to get like anything in smithing level 60, you need to get mining 60. Or if you're doing anything else, you need to get other skills to make them possible. Like agility. You need to do that Cold War quest, which requires construction and hunter. and then doing the quest itself. So we're still 105 experience away. I guess that's more content to the video. So essentially when you come here, you could right click, you could check the charge of the pylon, see what the charge is, and if it's near 100%, it would make sense to stay here. So wondering why we haven't gotten any pylon batteries. We should be getting pylon batteries at some point. If it turns out we can't get pylon batteries while it is charged, then we're just gonna go downstairs maybe. We'll stay here for a little bit. So I guess we do need the materials, right? The symbols, maybe we need the other things. I think we need this for some material. Sprite allows you to home in on the excavation. 32 experience. We just have to find 2 more items successfully. Oh, there's 1 item. So you do find gold rune. Gold rune's used in so many things. There's level 48 archaeology. 48 archaeology, you get the near remains, cobalt blue. So this would be in the Everlight, in the level 42 Digsite. Okay, get these artifacts: leather scraps, coral blue, and chromatos. We'll have to go over there at some point. Maybe when we're level 50, that would be the next place to go. Alright, we're back. So basically we just have 1 more episode to render, and then this one, and then we're completely done. And the place is not purple anymore. You find ancient timepiece damaged. So okay, we just need 2 more timepieces. All we need is 2 more timepieces, and we might as well stay here until our spirit focus goes to 100%, just to get that extra progress towards this relic. We did find out a few things. We found out that pylons, right? We found out pylon batteries, you can't get them here. I'm not sure if we explained that in the last one, but down here you cannot get pylon batteries, which are used for completing the upper place. We still have not explored anything down here. We've been saving that. So we used our thing. We're going to leave here. We're going to record a few other things. I'm going to record a few other things so that we could move on and have a few other things to do while we get everything caught up here. So essentially, if you check the charges on the pylon, you can see what percentage. It's 4.06%. And if you excavate from these ones, or if you excavate from anything on this level, they should give you these pylon batteries every once in a while. Basically excavating from any of these places, anywhere up here, even from the resource caches. So if you're going in between the resource caches, you can just get pylons from there as well. Although here you also get extra relics, which when you construct the relics and then trade them in, you get chronos, which you could use to send your minions to basically go collect resources for you. So that should be pretty nice. And as we understand what they said on the stream, if you complete an artifact and you turn it in, and you have already turned that artifact in, you will still get 60% of the chronos. So you still get a reward for it, plus the experience boost for actually repairing it. So there's a few things we're going to record here. So you can see we do get the pylons. Another thing is when the pylon is fully charged and the place goes up in purple. So it's really cool if you're here when it actually does change, because it'll be at like 97% and you'll be like, oh, it's charging soon. And then eventually it will charge, and then the whole place just turns purple, and then the sound goes off, and then you're notified, and then it's like everything is going purple, the shadow realm is opened, go accept everything. So we're going to be sitting here trying to collect 20 pylon batteries, or 30. Maybe we'll look around to see how many we need. Right, we need 2 at least. We need 2 at least. We need 20 at least. Let's just go take a look around. Let's do that. Maybe that'll make that this episode, and then next episode we'll get them all through. So the last thing we were going to do was pretty much teleport to the screening place and say that we have all of these things here. So you have to power 1 anchor. And then can we zoom in or something? So it's just the one anchor over there. And there was one over here we had to power. So you can charge the pylon if you click on it. Do not charge this one. It says, how many batteries would you like to charge to the pylon? Do not charge any to the pylon until you get all of these charged. There's one over here. So there's two of them. That one we charged. So do we just need two? Is it just those 70? Or is there going to be one more that we find, like right here or something? Because that one we already charged, unless the oven's just getting in the way. Because we did charge 5 of them, right? In that one episode, we got 51 batteries, and then we charged 5 of them, unless there's one down here. Maybe there's just 2 left to charge then. If there's just 2 left to charge, that'd be good. Unless there's one on the lower level here. So we can't really see under there. But, would they put it on the wall down here? Examine shadow anchor. So we already charged that one. We charged that one. Maybe there is just 2 left then. And then maybe something will happen. Because we charged that one already. So let's look around here and study some of the things as well for the clip. All of these things, you could look around. We know there was some things right here. Study the outer wall debris. Look around, start studying things for your research team, I think. I think you just look around and study things, and then maybe your research team goes out and solves the mystery. New research available. Demon door. We know that this one was the research, right? You just study the barracks rubble. And this is another one right here. You could always see it when you run through here, and then when you click it, it just says you have to be level 40. I wonder if there's anything up here besides the material cache. Because there's that material cache up there for the insignias, but we don't know if you really need them, right? So that just said more remains. So we're all done over here. We think there was some more things to study down there. So we already entered the prison door. We unlocked that part of it. And if we do miss anything, maybe we'll point it out in the next video. But essentially it was just that power door and then going over through the agility shortcut. Deposit in the box that somebody put on the ground there. Oh, was there something right there? Maybe there was. So let's look around here too then. So we maybe have to power all of those things before we could go in the barrier. We're gonna see if we pass through the barrier. What does it say? It says I can't seem to pass through this barrier. That's all it says. So here's higher level excavation points. Oh, is there something right here? Or is that just the charge pylon? Where does that say? Traverse the gap. Excavate material cache. There's nothing to study there. You figure that would have been something. Maybe it is something that you do in the future. Excavate from there. Study the oven. Let's study the oven. Where is the smoke? New research is available. Just looking around, we just needed to get 2 of those, right? Oh, there's a cache for ancient fists. So you can't open that box or anything. Another cache for ancient fists. We didn't even know about those caches because we haven't been out here. So we already got that one. So we do just need 20. So you just need 70 batteries in all, unless we're missing one of them. So what's that? Uncover ancient gravel. Maybe there's something back here. Can we walk through here? Excavate material, blood, or a kiss. How do we get to this symbol? How do we get to that one? In order to get to that one, do we have to go through here? So maybe we have to power all of them except for that one. So we can't. There's no agility shortcut. It's just rocks in the way. And what does it look like? So we can move the camera. Looks like we exit from over there. So that's how we get into there. We have to get into this place, which requires you to get up there through the door. We can't pass through the door. So that's everything here then. If we go click on the book, we can teleport back home. So we're going to come here, we're going to get 20 more pylon batteries, and we're going to go down to the basement to get more of those relics. We need to get 2 more timepieces, because it's required for 4 different collections. And also, while the video is rendering, we were just going to screen everything off video. The first time, we screened everything to see all of the resources, to see what they get. If we just go here, maybe, so here's that. We could empty this. Or we could actually just go archaeological box. We could fill it with everything. We had like 821. Let's just empty it here. Let's just say that we're going to filter 821 fiery brimstone, 277 ancient gravel, and then all of the materials, we'll just deposit them into the bank, maybe into a new tab here. So we'll just make like a new tab here, and then we'll just throw all the materials that we get from 821 fiery brimstone and 277 gravel. So we're just going to be sifting it here. So now we could fill the box. It'll fill it with 100 of each of them. Then we can just come to the shifting table here. So this will give us something to do, because for every we could screen 100 of them at a time. Ancient gravel, fiery brimstone, they give the same experience. So 300 experience. 300 experience for each one, and we had like 800 of them. So we're gonna get like over 3,000 experience for screening all of this. So it should get us pretty close to level 49, and then we could restore the artifacts, because screening all of this is gonna give us a lot of resources, right? It's gonna give us the gold rune, it's gonna give us the chaotic brimstones, third age iron probably. And then when we screen the other ones, it's going to give us all the Zamaronian or Zerosian resources. So this glass, the only surveying place that uses this glass is that one Digsite at the very beginning at the level 20 in the first room. So we'll end the clip here. We'll render the episode, and then we're gonna say we screened a whole bunch of things. We got almost to level 49 just from screening it. And then we'll go get the 2 timepieces and the 20 pylons, and then we'll be ready for the next clip.